Hi, I just thought I'd show you some things about the Dyson. I don't know how many of you got Dysons in your home and how many of you actually know that the filters need to be changed every 2 to 3 months. I didn't remember this, I did know it, but those of you who do know it, I wonder how many of you actually do it every 2 or 3 months. We certainly don't, but I thought in the spirit of trying to help one another during this coronavirus crisis, I thought it might be a good idea to just show you how to do it. Now, we happen to have two. This is the DC25 and this one is the DC41. This one is also known as the animal. It's a bit of an animal. So take off the filter. We've already done this and cleaned it, so it looks exceptionally clean, which is unusual. So we've got to get it separated. Take the top off, pull this little lever back, and that reveals this filter. Now this will be full of dust and dirt, so you put it under the tap. It actually says here, it's got a little illustration of a tap, so you can run water through it and do it several times, and you can actually wring it out like that. It's really very pliable. Squeeze it out, wash it several times, and then the important thing is let it dry 24 hours before you put it back. So put it on top of a radiator or put it out in the weather. You can hang it up on the clothesline with this little tag here if it's rare, but it needs to be really dry when you put it back in. Just pop it back in, close it, lock it, and it's done. However, there's another filter that's actually down hidden in the ball here that I didn't even know existed. So I'm going to take that out. The easiest thing to do is to drop it down like that first, then get to this little trap door, push that back, and it pops out. And push this down and lift it out, and that's the second filter. You see, it's got a little graphic here to illustrate. It says wash it under the tap a couple of times, and then do that 10 times. You know, tap it, wash it, tap it, get rid of the most excess water, and then do it 10 times, and then let it dry for 24 hours. So that's already been done. Pop it back in, it's a little cassette. Push back in until it clicks. Then you're in place. This lamp goes back. Get that end in first, and then push this underneath, and that's done. So that's the animal. Put that back in, and you're good to go. So that's 24 hours, remember, between. This one, the DC41, is a little bit different. Release it first, take it off. Same sort of thing, pull up the top. And this one has a different type of filter. Again, wash it through, and you can wring it out as well like you would with a dishcloth. Do it several times, wring it, dry it thoroughly, 24 hours again. Pop it back, push it in, and click, and then you're done. This one has another filter on the side here, which I will show you. So this is the ball that spins when it's being used. So you've got to undo this. This is a screw. Undo it fully. That pops off. And this is the filter. Now it's got a little. You have to twist it off. Be careful. These are easily damaged. Well, maybe not that easy, but you can. They're sort of a type of paper, but you wouldn't think it. It will tolerate being washed in water again. It says wash several times, dry for 24 hours, and you put it back. And there's little instructions there about putting it back. So this has been done. Pop it back. If you come and have a look down the top here, it can only go back one way, so make sure I get it the right way around. There you go. And then go until those two arrows. You see that? Come around here. See the two arrows there? Come around so you can actually see those two arrows. They got to match up. Okay, if I take it off again. So it goes down, and those two arrows are matched up. And then when you put this back on, it's got a screw in here. Just twist this on. Keep going until you get to the end, and eventually you want to hear a click. Then it's done. That's as far as it needs to go. So that's the second filter on the DC41. Pop that back on. Little tip here, this rubber seal, ours got crinkled over a little bit when our cleaner actually did it. So just make sure that that's flat when you push it in. Hopefully that'll go back. So, hope you find that helpful. Certainly a couple of things I hadn't known about it. The other thing for maintenance and cleaning is make sure these brushes are nice and clean. Any threads and hair, long hair that gets tangled up inside of those, cut them away, pull them out, and make sure they're thoroughly clean. Then your Hoover should run very well for another 3 months. Take care, hope you enjoyed them and found the video useful.